Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another very interesting session of Candid Meena. And in today's session, we'll be discussing, a very interesting developments as far as Bollywood is concerned, as well as some the news is that Rajdeep may be on his way out of India today. We'll be discussing if that is true, as well as the fact that Dino Morea is in huge trouble. What is it with happening to him? And a lot more interesting news we have lined up for you in today's session. So it is over to you.
Good evening, viewers. So this is a cartoon that's making its going viral on Twitter, and that is Rajdeep Sardesai has India kicked him out. And now, what is the reason? Many people think that because he spoke about POK, and that could be the reason. But now there's another reason that's come out. Welcome, Sid. Nice to see you. Yeah. So social media has welcome, Tara. And so social media has been abuzz with speculation that journalist Rajdeep Sardesai has been unceremoniously removed from India today. So let me just mute. Yeah. So the chatter intensified when ABP news journalist Megha Prasad tweeted, "A high and mighty in the media just got booted out," without naming anyone. But it wasn't long before the netizens began connecting the dots, with many pointing fingers at India Today's senior anchor Rajdeep Sardesai, especially after his controversial take on POK, even as national sentiment runs high in the aftermath of the Pahalgam terror attack. Adding fuel to the fire are multiple posts across X alleging that Sardesai has been unceremoniously removed from the channel amid rising internal discomfort over his increasing controversial positions and perceived conflicts of interest. Now, Rahul Kanwal and Rajdeep Sardesai, according to Nupur, editor of Op India, is that both these people, Rahul Kanwal and Rajdeep Sardesai, now this is a new twist, are in hot water after TRP scam. Now, the FIR names India Today, not Republic TV, in the TRP scam. You remember, Arnab was shouting, his guts out, saying that, see, it's not me, it's another channel, though he did not name it, but everybody knew he was targeting India Today. Now, the immediate trigger, according to online observers, may have been that Sardesai's recent remarks on a televised debate regarding Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, POK. During the discussion, he controversially stated that India should consider formalizing the line of control, LOC, as the international border, and advised against pursuing the return of POK. Sardesai went a step further to caution that India must not underestimate Pakistan's nuclear capabilities, and suggested that such ambitions could be destabilizing. The statement was met with a fierce backlash online, with many accusing him of fear-mongering and echoing Pakistan's narrative on Kashmir. Critics slammed the remarks as defeatist and anti-national, particularly at a time when there's growing consensus within India about reclaiming its rightful territories under illegal occupation. This is not the first time that he has courted controversy or disciplinary action. In 2021, in January, he was taken off air by India Today for 2 weeks and docked a month's salary after spreading misinformation during the farmers' protests. Sardesai had tweeted that a protester who died during the tractor rally on Republic Day had been killed in police firing. It was later confirmed that the individual had died after his tractor overturned. The false claim drew heavy criticism, and India Today was compelled to take punitive action against him. Now, this is the first time, as you know, his critics have often accused him of going soft on opposition parties while displaying open hostility and cynicism towards the BJP and PM Modi. These concerns took on a new dimension when his wife Sagarika Ghosh was nominated to the Rajya Sabha by Trinamool Congress, a party fiercely opposed to the ruling BJP. The nominations revived questions about journalistic neutrality and conflict of interest. Can a senior editor at a leading national channel be expected to report impartially when their spouse is an active member of the parliament from the opposition ranks? Many argue that since Sagarika's elevation to the upper house, Sardesai's tone has increasingly resembled that of an opposition spokesperson rather than a neutral journalist. His consistent criticism of the Modi government and conspicuous silence or deflection when it comes to the opposition failures have not gone unnoticed by viewers or media. While India Today has so far remained tight-lipped, speculation abounds that he has exited. If true, this may be an internal editorial decision aimed at damage control. Some rumors suggest that the channel, long criticized for employing political party spokespersons as journalists, may have finally drawn the line and come down hard against propagandists who fail to realize that when their pathological hatred for Modi devolves into hate for India. So now here, also I'd like to mention, friends, some other points like many people on Twitter are saying, for example, Pranav is saying can't celebrate Rajdeep Sardesai getting kicked out of India Today for batting for Pakistan, while small timers like Jyoti Malhotra are getting thoroughly investigated. He must be investigated equally thoroughly along with Karan Thapar and Shobha Day, is what Pranav said. And Sanjay Pandey says Rajdeep Sardesai is a habitual offender and he is widely regarded as a malicious anti-India and anti-Hindu operative of the deep state. Previously, he was taken off air by disseminating fake news about the death of an agitating farmer during the Soros-backed farmers' movement. So these are all, a lot of tweets coming against this man. And also, don't forget the fact that suddenly Barkha Dutt has taken another U-turn because I think she may also fear action by the present government for all that she has done, the damage that she has done to India. And now she's acting as though she and Modi ji are the best of buddies. So you see, there's a kind of complete transformation in not only her, but also Beer Biceps, Ranveer Alavadia. So these people are literally scared. There are a lot of people who are scared now that they will be exposed. And that's why they are actually, trying their best to act pro-India and pro-Modi. Yeah. So Sunita says, ma'am, I would like to appreciate Aishwarya Rai as she supported Operation Sindoor by wearing Sindoor in a parting. Shame on Priyanka for not uttering anything on this. Now, Sunita, don't you see this itself as a hypocrisy? For example, Aishwarya has come on the red carpet many times. How many times has she worn Sindoor? So please don't let's make this all about, just lip service, because you remember when Disha Salian was killed, not a word came out of her when Disha Salian was the business manager for Aishwarya Rai. And she had worked with her. Even if someone works with you for a few days, you will have some sort of affection for them. This lady, Disha Salian worked as a business manager and was taking care of all her business interests. And yet she did not swear a word about Disha Salian or how and why she was murdered. So this is something, Sunita, that I feel strongly about. Never liked Rajdeep's aggressive voice, says Milburn. Welcome, Leena, and welcome, Simru. Welcome to all of you, friends. Tomorrow, when Sunita says, tomorrow when Shashi Tharoor lands in India, this is the outcome, maybe. Justice for Sushant Singh says, Fennel, and Kishore says, good evening, Meenaji, and good evening to you as well. So welcome to you all, friends, Fennel and Tara and all of you. Yeah, back to you, Jen.
Yeah, so I would like to, put my opinion on what is in this Rajdeep Sardesai's whole, controversy. One thing is for sure that the owner of India Today, Mr. Arun Puri, has a very big soft corner for Rajdeep Sardesai, right? Because it seems that he's a consultant editor. And yesterday, Rajdeep came on India Today and he said that he's very passionate about his journalism, and he is 60 years of age. And also, one has to wonder that Rahul Kanwal also left India Today. What was the reason or ground on why did Rahul Kanwal leave India Today? Right? Was it something to do with he's not getting along with Rajdeep Sardesai or his views? Is that the reason why he left? So a lot of these questions come forth, and also we have to understand that he was sort of penalized earlier, for fake news, and So now I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see Rajdeep Sardesai for some a period of time in India today, or if if Arun Puri indeed sacks him. So this we will have to wait and watch. But one thing is for sure that now the public sentiment is with Modi ji, especially after the way Operation Sindoor was conducted. And no news channel will be foolish enough to take an anti-BJP or an anti-Modi stand at this point of time, because they will lose viewership and TRP, so they wouldn't commit suicide. So this is how things are at this point of time. Yes, Rajdeep is a mouthpiece of left liberal cabals. Why India today is bearing him, because Arun has a soft corner for him. So that's the reason.
Well said, Mohan.
Yes. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to smash that like button and share this video with your friends. Sharing this video will help increase more awareness of our channel. So, yes. So, coming to the next piece of news, and it's with regards to Sooraj Pancholi. Friends, we have interviewed Jia Khan's mother, Rabia Khan, on several occasions and she has exposed the truth and the reason why she gave up on her the justice of Jia Khan case in India, because of the way the whole system was against her, whether it is the judiciary, whether it is the CBI, whether it is the whole laws and the politicians, of course. So it was very sad indeed. But now the latest news with regards to Sooraj Pancholi is that Sooraj Pancholi has underwent a tough time when the police had arrested him in this Jia Khan case, and investigation was on. He went through a tough time, and Special Judge Syed noted that she was a victim of her own emotions and that Jia had suicidal tendencies. So, according to the special judge, this is what he said, that Jia Khan had suicidal tendencies. Meanwhile, Suraj, made a comeback in the films in the recently released Kesari Veer, and it's all hazy. I was just so this is what Pancholi said regarding his jail experience. It is all hazy. I was just a 21-year-old boy at the time. I was sent to Arthur Road jail and put in the under cell, which is solitary confinement. I was in the same cell where they had put Ajmal Kasab. They treated me like I have done a bomb blast, and Suraj was seemingly asked to stop talking by his reps. Looking at them off camera, he said, "Let me talk. It's the fact. It is what it is." He revealed that he was put in Ajmal Kasab's cell. They put me where they put Kasab. I didn't even have a pillow. I'd sleep on newspapers. They treated me terribly, like I had committed some horrible crime. So this is his sob story. He recently narrated, and he's somehow trying to, get some sort of attention to himself. Yes.
So so Jaidev, it's not only now he is trying to act as though he's an innocent baby, and you know how what he did when Sushant Singh Rajput died. You know what happened in the Jia Khan case. We know exactly what his character is and what his father and mother are. He also said that in another, in another interview, he said that he stands with his mother, who has supported him throughout, and that despite the fact that his father, was having different affairs, that his mother was quite tolerant, and she does have a lot of property. If she wanted, she could have walked away, but she stood with the family. I don't know what he's talking about. First of all, he is bad mouthing his father, who everybody knows, is a very angry and aggressive man. And now he's talking about his mother being a doormat. Now, if you ask me the truth, I think Zarina Nawab is the one who is holding the reins in that family, and she is the one who's making these people like this. If the mother was strong and had principles, this boy would have not turned out this way. He would not have tortured Jia Khan. He would not have, acted innocent in this manner. Everybody knows what was his role. Everybody knows what was his father's role. So let us not even go there. So, despite the fact that he comes with long hair and all tied in a pony, there's no way that anybody can forgive this man or his full family. Even when Sushant Singh Rajput died, you remember at the gate, this man was spotted. What was he doing at Sushant Singh Rajput's house? So there are so many questions, Jaydev, that we can ask, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So moving on to the next piece of news, in a second incident within a week. Now we're talking about intrusion. Within a week, intrusion attempts at the residences of many Bollywood actors is happening. Now, an unidentified woman allegedly tried to trespass into actor Aditya Roy Kapoor's Mumbai home on Tuesday. The Mumbai police registered a case and launched an investigation into the matter based on a complaint lodged by the actor's domestic staff. According to the police sources, the woman attempted to gain illegal access to the actor's residence. However, her entry was thwarted and authorities were alerted promptly by the household help. No official statement has been released by the actor or his team regarding the incident as of now. This comes on the heels of multiple high-profile security breaches at Salman Khan's Bandra residence, Galaxy Apartments earlier this month. The most recent of these incidents, on May 22nd, a woman was detained by the Mumbai police after she was found attempting to enter the building unlawfully. Now, I'm very amused at this because everybody knows that Aditya Kapoor has become almost extinct. He doesn't have any films to talk about, and his only claim to fame is that his sister-in-law is in the Bollywood field, and that his brother funds many of the films. So, other than this man has absolutely no qualifications to speak about. So, why would anybody want to go into his house at all? So, is this also another attention seeking gimmick is what we are talking about. Meanwhile, friends, I'd like to talk to you about something very strange that's happening. Now, there were 3 big decisions made at Bombay High Court. Now, the Bombay High Court has granted bail to a 19-year-old Khadija Sheikh, who called Kashmir India occupied, and Operation Sindoor Hindutva terrorism. Now, Bombay High Court also ordered the release of Yemeni refugee Mohammad Qasim al-Shiba, held at Baikula PS. Now, they also halt Mumbai Airport's bid to replace Turkey's company, Celebi. Now, all 3 decisions were made by a bench of which Justice Somashekar. So, let me just show you his image. Can you just show his image? Yes, this is the man we're talking about. So the 3 decisions have been made by this Justice Somashekar Sundaresan, and I'll just repeat. He has granted bail to a 19-year-old Khadija Sheikh, who called Kashmir Indian occupied and Operation Sindoor Hindutva terrorism. He also ordered the release of Yemeni refugee Mohammad Qasim al-Shiba, held at Baikula, and he also halts Mumbai's airport bid to replace Turkey's Celebi company. So, what is the motive of this man? Is what this judiciary judge is the question. Now, everything is anti-India. All these, whatever has happened, all these 3 things are certainly they are anti-India. Now, before becoming a judge, he was on the board, a board member of the notorious British NGO Oxfam, which is funded by the deep state. Now, Justice Somashekar, who was reportedly a part of the bench, is known for his legal acumen and was previously a noted lawyer and commentator on regulatory and constitutional matters. Allegations about his prior association with NGOs like Oxfam should be viewed with caution and based on evidence rather than insinuation. Now, judges are expected to be impartial, and any concerns about conflicts of interest are best addressed through formal legal channels rather than speculation. That said, it's natural in a democracy for judicial decisions, especially on sensitive issues, to attract both support and criticism. The strength of the system lies in the availability of appellate processes and public scrutiny, provided it's grounded on facts and respect for the institutions. So people are asking, especially on social media, why these 3 anti-India steps were taken by this particular judge, whose affiliations are, allegedly with the deep state. Yes. And not nice judge, not protecting India, says Simpru. Government should take action against this judge and he should be impeached. And Mohan says there are left liberal sympathizers in judiciary. And Aban says, good evening, Meena ji. Sooraj Pancholi says he's been given a clear chit by the court, but we all know he's guilty. Yeah, so now I'm just talking to you about another judge who's done three things that are anti-India. Jai Shri Ram Hari, always welcome to see you. Bharat Mata ki Jai. And Leena says, these actors are earning so much, let them pay for their security. Why do we need to give them protection? Absolutely. Welcome, Prasad. And Milburn says these are very toxic companies. And Mohan says how he is brought up is the result of it. And we're talking about Sooraj Pancholi at this time. And Sunita says, do like Friends minus the Itla. Yes, friends, please be a little more liberal and please do not just watch. If you like it, please do like it and share the video. Yes, back to you, Jerry.
Yeah. So coming to the next piece of news, and it is with regards to Dino Morea. And what is it with Dino Morea that that he's in trouble? So Dino Morea and his brother Santino was questioned by the Mumbai police economic offense wing on Monday to uncover their potential role in the 65 crore rupees Mitti River desilting scam. So, according to the report, the actor and his brothers linked to the main accused, Ketan Kadam, was unearthed after Mumbai police discovered multiple phone conversations between them. And Dino Morea's name emerged when the police was investigating the call records and financial transactions linked to Kadam. So, the Mitti River desilting scam involves alleged financial irregularities in the rental of silt pusher machines as well as dredging equipment by the BMC, India's richest civic body. So far, 13 individuals have been booked in the case, and according to officials, the main accused Kadam and his associate Jayesh Joshi allegedly acted as intermediaries between the suppliers and the BMC and managed to charge an inflated amount from the civic body. The scam was allegedly executed in connivance with the officials from the civic body's stormwater drains department and MAT prop executives. It is alleged that BMC officials tailored the tender for the desilting contract to benefit a particular supplier of the machinery needed for the work. Ketan is the director of Water India LLP, a Mumbai-based company that provides desilting services. Jayesh is associated with the Virgo Specialties Limited, a Mumbai-based industrial product manufacturer. So all this, is we understand that all these actors' names are cropping up in other, businesses and all these scams. So you can see how deep-rooted, these Bollywood actors are. Like they just don't have businesses in Bollywood itself, but they have multiple businesses in various sectors, and they try out each and everything, and this is how they get caught up or named in something or the other. Yes.
Yeah. Moving on to Kamal Haasan. Now, Kamal Haasan reacts to the Tamil Kannada remark, and he says he said it out of love and says he will not apologize. Now, the actor and politician Kamal Haasan on Wednesday responded to the controversy surrounding his recent comments about the origins of the Kannada language, saying his words were misinterpreted and spoken out of love. Speaking to media, he clarified that he never intended to offend anyone and stood his ground. My statement was misinterpreted. What I said was said out of love, with a lot of historians teaching me language history. I will not apologize for something I said out of love, he said, refusing to apologize. Politicians are not qualified on talking about language matters, and that includes me. He further added that Tamil Nadu has a long history of inclusivity. It's very rare state where Menon has been chief minister A Reddy has been a CM, and even a Kannadiga has served as a CM. Hassan also recalled the support he received from Karnataka during difficult times in Chennai. Karnataka stood by me when I faced problems in Chennai. So now it's very, this man is a total, complete, he is a complete hypocrite, because you remember, he went to Kerala and he said that try to learn the language of your neighbors rather than learning Hindi. You remember, he was so desperate to shine in Bollywood that he ran for films like Ek Duje Ke Liye and Sagar and many other movies, and he sent his daughter also there. But he wasn't successful. And what did he do that for? He did that for money. Now he doesn't want Hindi to be spoken by anybody. It's kind of ridiculous. We are Indians. We will speak any language and we will like any language. Who is he to tell us what language we should speak or like? Yes, Fennel says Meenaji, an actor named Mukul Dev, was acted in several movies and serials. Yes, also passed away on 23rd May. It said that he was suffering from some illness from a long time. It was said that his parents died, and then after that he became a recluse, and that's how he slowly, went away from the limelight. But I suspect something must be wrong, because in Bollywood, people make other people disappear. Now, Bollywood is infected with the same evil that has infected Bollywood. Yes, Hollywood. Looks like it's done by design. Yes, absolutely. This is what is happening. If you don't play the game, just like Sushant Singh Rajput did not, they are eliminated. And they are eliminated in the most torturous manner. So this is something that Didi's case has proved. And Mohan says Bollywoodians are the most, yes, absolute hypocrites. And Pusak says, Meenaji, Hindi is our national language. He is so arrogant. And, actually, Pusak and to all the others, every language has its own beauty. If Hindi is beautiful, Tamil is even more beautiful, or Malayalam, or Sanskrit. All these languages are ours. If you hear some Punjabi songs, they're so beautiful. You feel like dancing. So these are all the things that India has, and these are things we should always talk about with love. But of course, politicians want to make it a whole thing about South India being separate from the rest of the India. And this is all Rahul Gandhi and their mischievous game that's going on all the time. Yeah, back to you, Jay.
Yeah, so for today, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.